going to be sections 2.3 and 2.4, I can use the percent equation and the percent proportion. So, let's do the percent proportion first. So, when we set up the percent proportion, it's going to be the part over the whole equals the percent out of 100. I remember this using some clue words or keywords. So, the clue word that the part is coming up is. Of tells me it's talking about the whole, and then the percent usually has a percent sign next to it, and we always have a 100 over there. So if we have a problem like what percent of $18 is 8, that's my dollars. If that's my question, then I'm going to see what I already know and what's missing. So, whoops. The percent is missing because it says what percent. So let me set up my proportion over here. My proportion has to look like this, right, or like this. The percent is what's missing. So I'm going to put my x where the percent sign is on the top right. And then it says of 18. The of is a clue word telling me that this is my whole. $18 is my whole, so it's going to go down here where the whole belongs. And then it says is 8. That means this is the part of the whole. So the part will go on top where the part belongs. This is always a 100 underneath the percent. Then we do what we learned when we're solving proportions, and we cross multiply. So I have 18x equals 800 divided by 18. So I get x equals 800 divided by 18 is 44.4, repeating. Let's do another one. Let's do what number is 60% of 140. So again, I'm going to set up my proportion. It says what number is. That means my part is missing. So my x is going to go here where the part goes. It says 60%, so my percent goes here. The 100 always goes underneath it. And then my whole of 140 is going to go down here because the whole goes on the bottom underneath the part. And I'll cross multiply. So I have 100 times x equals 140 times 60, which is 8,400. So divide by 100, and I get x equals 84. Okay, let's go on to the percent equation. The percent equation is another method of solving the exact same kind of problem. So this is the proportion. The equation is, the equation is the part equals the percent times the whole. That's how we set up the equation, and the percent has to be written as a decimal in these problems. So if we are going to do something like this with keywords, the part is still is, then we have the percent here, and the whole is of, and we use a decimal for the percent. So let's say I have, for my next example, 23 is 30% of what number? I set it up like this. So this is my part, because it has is with it. So it's going to go to the left of the equal sign. Then I'm going to put my percent. I know the percent is going to be a decimal, so it's going to be 0.30. of what number? I don't know what the whole is, so I'm going to use a variable for that. Now I need to solve for w, so I'll divide both sides by 0.30. I get 1w equals 23 divided by 0.30 is 76.6 repeating. All right, my next example is going to be, let's do what percent of 25 is 20? What percent of 25 is 20? So my percent is missing. I don't know my percent, so my variable is going to be where the percent is. I'm just going to use an x. I know the whole. The whole is 25. And my part is 20, so my part goes over here. So I have the part, which is 20, equals the percent, which I don't know, times the whole. So to get x by itself, I have to divide by 25. I get 1x equals 20 divided by 25 is 0.8. We're almost done. This is as a decimal. I need to turn it back into a percent. So move the decimal to the right twice now. So 80% is the percent for this one.